Toro Titan in this deep grass. Stick around to the end. We're gonna get blazing deep in this grass. This stuff's like knee deep. Check it out.
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Yeah, dude, a belly rub. You want a belly rub? I want a belly rub. I want a belly rub too. Good boy. All right, farm fans, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. If this is your first time here, this is our Tool Tuesday feature where we take a cool tool like this Titan mower or like one of the lifts in the shop, blowers, any kind of outdoor equipment, any kind of shop equipment, any kind of equipment that you would use on your rural property or in your neighborhood. So today what we're going to be looking at is the Toro Titan. This is the Titan from Toro. It's an iron forge cutting system, 60-inch mower. We're going to walk all the way around it. I did opt for a few cool features on this thing, and this is a demo from Toro. Toro's not paying me to do this. This is my honest opinion, and I'm going to take you around and show you exactly what it is. This thing has something super cool. It's called the My Ride suspension. You're going to love this. It's like riding in a rocking chair while you mow. So let's start front to back on this. We'll go all the way through the entire mower and talk about it. This is a weight system right here that bolts to the front of this machine. This bolts up to counteract the weight of the grass that's in the bagger back there. So you typically wouldn't have this if you decide to opt out for the bagger. If you decide to install the bagger and the blower, what that does is the deck blows into the blower system and shoots it into that chute and down into the bagger in the back. This has heavy duty casters. It has a really cool tire setup. The front tires have a little bit of tread on them. I think that's unique to Toro. So it's not greasable. It's a sealed bearing system. You've got one wheel here. You got one wheel on the deck there, two wheels on the front of the deck, and one wheel here with a heavy duty caster. All this nice, thick, heavy-duty steel right here. You could pull, I guess that's a pull point or a hoist point right there. This is the pedal that you mash to make your adjustments, and we'll talk about that here in a second when I sit down in the cockpit. This is the My Ride suspension system right here, and that bounces. That bounces right along with the seat. So when you're riding this mower, it's like riding a rocking chair. You're just cruising along. So if you've got a bumpy yard and it beats the snot out of you and your back is killing you when you get off the mower, this might be the solution. So let's walk on around a little bit more. This is the blower system right here, and underneath that cover is a belt-driven system that drives a fan, a bladed fan, that shoots all of your grass clippings into the grass catcher in the back. Let's walk around this side real quick. What I do like is the heavy duty deck, guys. There's no step right here, but you do step right here on the deck. I'm a 235-pound dude, and that deck is not budging. It's super awesome. It's a 60-inch deck. That's what we opted for the demo. This is our arm for driving, and that's our arm for driving. We'll talk about that in a second. This is your fuel filler, and this is your water bottle holder and your cell phone holder. A nice deep pocket so your cell phone doesn't bounce out. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. Your wallet, cell phone, all that jazz. Seat, super awesome. Ergonomic. Looks like it's borrowed from a race car. It really looks nice. Fit and finish on this seat. I mean, look at that. That is embroidered Toro. Really, really looks nice. And there's some extra cushion right here in the middle and a drain. In case you leave it outside, it will drain the water out of the seat. I like that feature for sure. Over here, we've got the Kohler 26 horsepower. I think this is a Kohler 7000 series Pro engine right here. You've got your oil dipstick for checking your oil. Your battery is very, very easy to access. All of your gear is in a very easy place to access right here. Now you have one fuel tank, and that fuel tank is underneath the seat. All the way over here, this is the My Ride suspension adjuster. So you grab this and you adjust it. I know where I want to be, but you can do this on the fly while you're sitting in the seat. And inside here is the grass catcher. So we'll open this guy up right there. And right here are your grass catchers, and simply lift those off, take them and dump them, hang them back up. Hard to do with one hand, but we can do it. There we go. Pop that guy back closed, latch it back in place. All heavy duty rubber. All this stuff is replaceable. Toro means quality, guys. It really does. Right here's our oil dip stick. Super easy to read. Huge oil dipstick. Very, very easy to read. Our fuel pump is right here. and everything we need to know. Our exhaust system is right down there, and on the back here I do believe you have a hitch set up. Let's see, let's look underneath there. So if we take the bagger off, underneath here you do have a little receiver right there. Really cool setup, guys. I really think this thing is going to be awesome. Now, have I mowed with it for about 3 minutes just to make sure everything's going to work right before I did the video. So let's hop on the mower and let's tell you how I feel in the seat. Left foot here, right foot here, rock back in the seat. Now you can really see what I've got going on here with a super comfortable seat. There are bumpers on the bottom right here, so if it bumps forward, you'll hit those bumpers, but that's where you come in and you adjust with your handle right here and get it just right. Most zero turns of this caliper have a brake lock right here. This brake lock is integrated into the drive handles, which is something that's super awesome, I think. And the drive handles are fully adjustable. You can raise them up, you can lower them, you can move them out forward, you can move them back, depending on how fluffy you might be. So right here is the pedal that you use to adjust your deck height, and if you go over a curve, it will push all the way up and lock. So let me push it all the way up and lock it. It's in lock position. There's a little tab right here that you push down to unlock it. I typically mow it about 4.5 inches, so today we're going to put the pin in at 4.5 inches, and then we're just going to simply release our lock, and down it goes. This is a brand new machine, so it's really, really tight. It kind of settles down slowly. There is a spring and a shock right here, and this just kind of rocks. It's super cool. Let's fire the engine up and get you a little bit of feeling of how the engine sounds when we first start it. So let's give the throttle a little bit of Saurus. Nice, nice. Let's engage our PTO at full bore. Okay. Not really loud. Back that back off. It's not really that loud. I can hear the fan motor right here blowing. Now let's see if it'll engage the PTO while it's really low idle. Yeah. Then ease it up. I don't recommend doing that. There we go. Okay, we'll shut this guy down. This suspension system called the MyRide system is a game changer, guys. Super cool, super awesome. Now, what you don't notice here that you would notice on a commercial mower is there's no rollover protection system. So when there's no rollover protection system, you just gotta be careful, you gotta be smart. I don't recommend mowing very steep grades, and I don't recommend jerking this thing around because it'll wheelie with you and it could potentially hurt you. So you gotta be safe, wear your safety gear. So we gotta get some earplugs in, and we're gonna go ahead and mow the front yard right here, and I'm gonna give you some feedback. We've got a huge yard. Let me show you how big of a yard we got here on the Stoney Ridge. So the front yard here is probably, I don't know, 1/6 of an acre, and then this part of the front yard is probably an acre, acre and a half, something like that. All together on the farm here, all the lawn that I have equals about 5 acres, and we mow the entire fence line. The stripes that you're gonna see in the drone footage are from the Ventrac tractor. The Ventrac has been out here. Ventrac is a much more expensive machine. It's probably not something that you're looking for if you're looking at this little guy, okay? So there's a huge price difference. I will post the warranty and the current price down here so you guys know what the warranty and the current price on this machine is. And without further ado, let's shut our mouths and get to work.
told you guys we're gonna get in the deep grass. Here we go.
I gotta show you this. That was one pass, one pass. Look at this. One pass. Don't let your yard get that high, but my goodness, that did a fantastic job. Shut her down. So our brakes are locked. I like the idea of not having to pull a brake handle. It's super cool. I really like that. I find myself on a zero turn constantly watching and really tense. This allowed me to kind of lay back like an Adirondack chair, just chilling, man. That's all I could say. I just felt like I'm so used to leaning over and being nervous. Lock the brake. So used to leaning over and being nervous about what I'm doing, and I think that tenses up your back muscles and your ab muscles, where with the MyRide, you're just laid back like a lounge chair. I've got to reteach myself how to ride a zero turn with this thing. Really cool. I mowed the front yard. I can't say how much quality of cut is here. This quality of cut is impeccable. It bagged up everything. I'm a little curious as to how much it bagged up because we had some debris out here. We had some sticks. Whenever I hit a stick, I heard it hit here and then it grounded up, it seemed like, inside that fan motor right there. I don't know if it grounded up or broke it up into little pieces, but it had to blow it through. Again, if that gets clogged up, you can easily unclog it by taking it apart. Let's raise this up and see how much grass we got in here just from mowing the front yard here. Okay, that's acceptable, totally acceptable. It blows it in nice and fluffy. Let's see what that stick did. It broke it up a little bit. Sent it right through there, no problem. A little bit of grass clippings right in here. So, you know, when you're blowing material in, you have to displace air, and air gets displaced through the bag and also evidently through this critter right here. Really cool. But let's look at quality of cut real quick. This grass was about 6 inches high, probably took 2 inches off of it, probably didn't look like it on camera, but quality of cut, I can't complain about that. It just vacuumed up every bit of that debris and gave me an awesome quality of cut. So, does this MyRide suspension and the Toro Titan get the Stoney Ridge stamp of approval? Absolutely. Guys, this is a very nice mower. Really happy with it. I'll post again the MSRP and the warranty down here for you guys. The Toro Titan, that's what this is, with the 60-inch deck, 26 horsepower Kohler, and the bagger system with the blower built into the bagger system. Really awesome. That gets my stamp of approval. We're gonna keep on using this on the farm. We'll keep you guys posted. I think it's gonna save time, I think it's gonna save money, and I think I'm gonna get my grass clipping so I can start composting for the garden. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on Tool Tuesday on the Stoney Ridge. That's the Toro Titan. Take care, have a great day. Post some comments down there. Tell me what else you'd like to see me review. From mowers to clippers to wrenches, whatever it is you wanna see me review, we'll jump in and do it. Take care, guys. Woo! Stoney Ridge, chop your head off. Where are you, buddy? Cool. Hey, I want a shadow of the GoPro right on my shirt. Where are my sunglasses? Why are my sunglasses not on my... Ah! Over and being nervous. Lock the brake.